soon too. So let me get my timer back to 20. Alright, 20 minutes. Okay, let me play the music as I... And boom!
Painted smiles and silent cries, illusions dance behind her eyes. A shadow's grip, a lover lost. She pays revenge at any cost. A twisted grin beneath the veil. Each step a storm, each move a tale. She walks alone with ghosts that cling, and dreams of death still whispering. But deep inside the cracks are showing. Voices rise, the pressure's growing. Another soul begins to scream, fighting through a fractured dream. Get out! You're not welcome in my skin. Get out! You won't steal the war within. I won't fade into your light. You're the mask, I'm what's inside. So get out! This soul was never yours to own. Curious claws with velvet charm, questions coil to disarm. Promises laced with hidden teeth, slipping lies through sugar sweet. It took the chance to seize control, to claim the flesh, to dig a hole. But vengeance doesn't sleep for long, and silent wrath is twice as strong. Now two minds burn in one flame, both refuse to bear the blame. The stage is set, the roles are blurred, and every scream remains unheard. Get out! You're not welcome in my skin. Get out! You won't cage the storm within. I won't break, I won't comply. You're the echo, I'm the cry. So get out! This soul was never yours to own. Flickering mirrors, shifting skies, truth and madness harmonize. One wants power, one wants peace, but both are trapped and seek release. Get out! You can't rewrite who I've been. Get out! I'm not letting you win. This body's mine, this pain is earned. Watch your fantasy get burned. So get out! This soul was never yours to own. Get out! I'm taking back my throne. Tiptoeing shadows, I dance in the dark. Laugh through the silence, ignite every spark. Blood on my hands, but it's art when I paint. With a grin and a knife and a mind far from saint. Whispers of madness, a thrill in the chase. A psycho, a phantom with no saving grace. Cutthroat devotion, I serve with a smile. My goddess commands, I kill all the while. Your screams are my rhythm, your fear is my song. You're trembling, darling, but I've waited so long. Poison in the kiss of fate, breath that never sees the blade. A lullaby for death to sing, while hatred spreads its broken wings. I'm the toxin in your veins, hunting joy through all your pain. Poison and you're my prey. I'll smile as you decay. Innocent petals, the red little rose. I followed your scent where the black river flows. Your light makes me twitch, your hope makes me sick, but tearing it down, that's the ultimate trick. Chains are for mortals, I'm free in the fire. I'm loyal to death and I live to inspire. One sting and you'll fall, no time to Tick-tock, no clock, just the pulse in your throat. Tied to the edge with a venom-laced rope. Every word, every breath, your despair feeds the flame. No shame in my game, just remember my name. No mercy, no cure, just chaos, I'm pure. No sanity left, I'm your beautiful death. Poison in the kiss of fate, prey that never sees the blade. Sing with me this twisted hymn, let the curtain fall, let the world go dim. I'm the toxin in your veins, with the love that drives insane. Poison and you're my prey, your soul my prize today.
Started with nothing but dreams and a lie. Wore stolen steel just to reach for the sky. They laughed, they doubted, said I don't belong. But I found my fire, I proved them all wrong. Fell down more times than I stood tall, but every scar taught me not to crawl. I wanna be a hero, even if I break. Even when the silence is more than I can take. No crown, no fame, just the strength to rise. I wanna be a hero with ordinary eyes. She believed in me when I couldn't see. The warrior she saw, not the boy I used to be. Held her hand as she faced the storm. Now I carry her name and I carry her form. Healer, fighter, haunted by grace, learning to lead in a broken place. I wanna be a hero, even if I fall. Even when the echoes are all that I recall. No legend written, but still I try. I wanna be a hero, not afraid to cry. And in the ashes of dreams we were, I still remember juniper. A light that flickered but never died. A team, a name, a reason why. I wanna be a hero, not made but grown. From fear and failure, I carved my own throne. No perfect soldier, just heart and will. I wanna be a hero, and I'm fighting still.
Chained by choices never made, walking paths of golden fade. Glory's just an empty sound if there's no one left around. They said the strong will never fall, yet silence answers when I call. Is the fire worth the pain? Will my name be lost in vain? I see the storm is rising high, yet I refuse to break or hide. Even when the night takes hold, I'll burn, I'll shine, I won't let go. I am a warrior, bound to fight but never free. Though I chase my destiny, is it ever truly mine to see? I am a warrior, torn between the sky and sea. Is this really my destiny? Echoes fade into the night, yet a spark still burns inside. If I fall, then let them say I gave my all, I paved the way. Bound to fight but never free. Though I chase my destiny, was it ever truly mine to see? I was a warrior, torn between the sky and sea. Now the stars remember me.
I stood at the edge where the shadows grow deep. Every step I take, I lose what I keep. I held on to hatred burned in my veins, but nothing I do ever eases the pain. You can chase down ghosts, but the past won't break. No revenge will heal all the hearts you take. The weight you carry will pull you below, and nothing will change if you don't let go. There was one thing I thought would make it right, but it never filled the void inside. There was one thing I thought would end the fight, but now I'm lost in the endless night. I wear every scar like a blade in my soul. The world took from me, now I'm losing control. If roses can bloom, then why do they fade? Why should I hope when nothing is saved? You built your walls, but you're still alone. A heart full of vengeance will turn into stone. I fight for tomorrow, no matter the cost, but you're chasing shadows of what you lost. There was one thing I thought would make it right, but it never filled the void inside. There was one thing I thought would end the fight, but now I'm lost in the endless night. I gave up my soul, I let it go, chasing revenge when I didn't know. But nothing you do can bring back the past. The harder you hold, the less it will last. Hatred is fire that burns me alive. No peace to find, just trying to survive. Hope is a light that breaks through the fear, but you'll never see it while drowning in tears. You had one thing, you thought that you would make it right, but it never filled the void inside. You had one thing you thought would end the pain, but now we're standing here in the rain. There was one thing I thought would set me free, but it only left me haunted by what I'll never be. In armor cold, she walks the line. A life of duty, no room to shine. Behind the mask, there's more to see. A silent cry for what could be. The weight of chains, they pull her down, but in her
frozen, but she stands tall. No turning back, she'll risk it all. Beneath the frost, a light so bright, she'll carve her path through endless night. A distant dream pulls her near, whispers of hope she used to fear. Winds may howl, the frost may sting, but she's reborn, ready to sing. More than an ice queen, more than a name, I'm destined to rise and to claim. A warrior bound, but the fire won't fade, breaking through where the shadows laid. More than an ice queen, more than a name, I'm destined to rise and to claim. More than an ice queen, more than a name, I'm destined to rise and to claim. More than an ice queen, more than a name, I'm destined to rise and to claim. A warrior bound, but the fire won't fade, breaking through where the shadows lay. More than an ice queen, more than a name, I'm destined to rise and to claim.
In the shadow of the city lights I rise, a criminal kingpin, no surprise. With a cigar in my mouth, smoke fills the night, a grin on my face as I play with the light. Dust in my veins, I control the game. This city's my kingdom, remember the name. You can run, you can hide, but I'm always near. The devil in the details, let me make that clear. I'm the light in the night, the thrill in the game, a blaze in the darkness, calling your name. I do what I can do best, lie, steal, cheat and survive. I'm the king of crime, no rest, no goodbye. With every move I thrive in the night. I light up the dark with the flick of the spark. King of crime, I leave my mark. They call me to the show, I make my own rules, playing the heroes like puppets and fools. I'll take what I want, I'll seize what I need, a smoke-filled smile as I watch them bleed. For every step they take, I'm 2 steps ahead, leaving them lost in the smoke and the dread. Dust on my fingers, I turn it to gold. In this world of shadows, I'm fierce and bold. I do what I can do best, lie, steal, cheat and survive. I'm the king of crime, no rest, no goodbye. With every move I thrive in the night. I light up the dark with a flick of the spark. King of crime, I leave my mark. Cunning as they come, ruthless to the bone. I laugh at the weak as I claim the throne. To fight fire with fire.
Alright, hold on guys, I'll be switching games here soon. I just gotta get to my downloads, go to here, put that all together now. Put you there, grab you, we'll put you there. Hold on, I'm cleaning out my downloads. I did not realize how much unnecessary things I got in here. There we go. And I go to here, go to here. Just gotta wait till it loads. Okay, and there we go. Now, get this. Remote from dock. Open you. Go to here. Bam. Okay. Get rid of that. Bam. Boom. There we go. presto. Okay, continuing on from Pokemon Academy Life Forever. I left off here. That is my name, yes. Oh god, hold on, I gotta remember how to pronounce these names. Google, don't fail me now. I want to make sure I pronounce this correctly. Sharon. Sharon wants to see you. Already? I thought he was going to wait until after school. So did I, and so did he, and somehow we're all wrong. Isn't that weird? Alright, let me edit this real quick. And there we go. Let me refresh everything. You said it. Well, lead the way. You find your way to Sharon's table and surprised to see a few familiar faces there. You're also surprised to see that this table, which was clearly designed to seat the floor, have 6 people crammed into it, not including yourself. You arguably insert yourself in. Makes knock out until Sharon clears his throat pointedly. Ladies and gentlemen, you're doubtless wondering why I gather you here today. Not doing anything to dispel Sharon is a mob boss notion then. I love this. Hold on, I'm gonna set up a timer. So like I said, I won't be playing this very long. I want to say about 50 minutes should do it. May I assume you somehow heard of my intention towards the student council? Yes, that's certainly part of it. As I understand, you, Callum, are still deciding as to whether or not to attempt election? That's the short of it, yes. So, what are we here for, Hilbert and I? Exit a question, Hilda. You're here as you're here as representatives of the student body. Hold on, I gotta yell at the cat. Wolfie! Here, pretty girl. I wonder if I get her Yeah, come on. Come here, pretty girl. Let me place the charger down right there. Stretch out my legs. Ooh, ow, yeah. Good thing I did stretch out my legs. Ouch. Well, come on, pretty girl. It wouldn't do to decide the future of the student body without the input of its consultants. Pass. Hilbert! I'm sorry, what? I don't resent anyone but myself. Besides, anyone who signs up for the student council is just setting themselves up for failure. This dump has way more problems than the dozen councils can solve. I understand why you must feel that way. Dubiously, others will too. I would still appreciate your input, unenthusiastically though it may be. The jaded, apathetic voter is still a demographic I'm trying to reach. Pfft, whatever. Why am I here then? Well, Sora, when we stuck on Friday, you motivated me. I thought I sensed in you something that could be very powerful if leveraged properly. A sort of inoffensive, inoffensive charisma. Inoffensive? Thanks. It's a valuable skill. And I appreciate your willingness to move our scheduled meeting up. Turns out I was double booked after school. In any case, Sora, I invited you here because I wanted to hear your thoughts on whether you would consider running for student council. Actually, I already am. I only decided this morning, but yeah, I want to run. Splendid. That does mean there's somewhat an awkward follow-up question, though. Sora, Serena, possibly Callum? I would very much like to work with you to become elected. However, I'm not aware yet of your positions. It may be that we end up political enemies. Political enemies. English, why? Would you share some of the points you intend to run on? Certainly, there's one thing more than anything else that I want. Co-ed dorms. Oh, I see those fucking hearts. I see those hearts. I see those hearts. Girl is thirsty. Wolfie, come here. Come here, pretty girl. Come here. Come here. No? Okay. Thought I tried. After all, we're all adults, are we not? As we do not have the freedom to live in nearby apartments, we jolly well ought to have freedom to live how we wish on campus. Well said. I'm sure this will be probably a decision to hold too, regardless of my personal feelings. What about you, Zora? I'm not sure yet, but nothing either of you two said has scared me off, so we should be on the same page. Sounds like you guys want to do is going to... Oh god, hold on, cat. Hey, Wolfie! Come here, pretty girl. Get your ass over here. Yeah, there we go, pretty girl. Lay down, pretty girl. Yeah, there you go. It sounds like you guys want to do is go... Yeah, it's not... God, English, why? It sounds like you guys want to do is going to put you on the admin shit list, especially you, Sharon. Yeah, even you run great campaign. If you're running on a platform that school doesn't like, they just shut you down. That's always a concern, but Kubicon Academy Student Council has a lot of power and an even greater budget. As long as we get into the council, I think I can defend us from the admin. I believe in you guys. So, have you guys seen the garden out back yet? It's so pretty. Thank goodness for Bianca. I guess she's the kind I can count on to change the topic to something more lighthearted. I've seen it from the outside, but I haven't been in there myself. We should go there sometime. Hell yeah! It'd be a goddamn waste if we didn't. I'm trying to remember what because I had a plan for this game, because it has Pokemon in it, and I'm trying to remember what the fuck I picked. Okay. Oh god, my back. Why? Scratchy, scratchy, scratchy. Why? What do you even do in a garden? I was thinking of perhaps a picnic of sorts. I hear the center of the garden is a very popular spot for students during the spring and summer. Why not just eat in the cafeteria? It's cheaper, faster, and we don't have to worry about the wind blowing everything away. I'm gonna open a can of soda. Ah. It's not the same, Hilbert. You're right, it's not. Eating on a table is much better than eating on some dirt and grass. Do you really think that eating in a boring room surrounded by crowds of people is better than eating with your friends in a quiet garden? ... She got you there, buddy. She really got you there. Yes. I had to agree with Hilbert. Callum, I thought that you, of all people, would prefer somewhere with less people around. You're not wrong, but I don't quite like the idea of eating food that is so close to the floor. Who knows what's been on the... Oh my god. Who knows what's been on the garden grounds? Well, that's your option. What does everyone else think? Both sides have their merits. I see no reason to take an absolute stand in this issue. It depends on the day. Variety is the spice of life, you know. Seems the house is still split evenly then. What about you, Sora? Are they really expecting me to decide this? This isn't exactly a hill I like to die on. It really doesn't matter where you eat. What important is the meal itself, not the setting. You could put me in the bathroom for all I care, as long as I have food. That's a crude way of putting it, but I agree. Yeah, as long as the food ends up in my tummy, I'm good to go. So, we're still at an impasse. Who cares? Y'all can go and eat wherever you want. I'm done with this conversation. Well, if you want to go to the garden anyway, it's free access to students all day and every day. I'm trying to remember how to bring up my menu. No. Menu? Yeah! Social. Who did I like? Who liked my conversation? Surprisingly, almost everyone. I was planning on going to get a head start starting on my psychic and normal classes. In what way did you plan on getting a head start? I don't know, but I thought maybe I could take a closer look at any Pokemon that I could find there, so I have something to compare to in class. Is that weird? No, that is a good idea. I was planning on doing something similar. Thanks. Even even I fall into the trap so many other student. Oh God, even I fell into the trap so many others do of underestimating you, Bianca. I got to know you by now that you're an extremely diligent student. In many ways, your focuses suppresses mine. Oh, thanks. I knew I have to take this seriously after the big brocha ha with my dad, though. Yes, that was quite a bro ha. What the fuck? I'm gonna find out what this world is. It's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted! Oh yeah, I was right. Bro haha. Speaking of classes, how do you all plan on handling your studies? Do you think we should hold some kind of study group? Are you concerned about what the professor said about the graduation rate? A fixed 80% is concerning. Just a little. There's no need to fret about something like graduating. I have confidence that everyone sitting here at this table will have no trouble graduating on time. What you should be concerned is how you should spend your time outside of class. Have any of you decided on your extracurricular activities yet? Oh, clubs? I was looking at the gardening club, but I want to think about it a little more. Have you decided on club yet, Sharon? I see no need. I will have my hands full preparing for the student council elections, and I'd be even busier if I succeed. Oh, right. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys are going to be so busy. I'm still on the fence about the student council myself, but as a backup plan, I plan on joining the art club. It'd be a good way to pass time and unwind. I heard from my parents that Cobacon Academy's musicals are so impressive they can compare to the professional ones. If possible, I'd like to be able to join their pit orchestra with my violin. I am beyond certain that if Brandon learned at I am beyond certain that if Brandon learned of your violin skill. Oh my god, English, why did you fail me? I am beyond certain that if Brandon learned of your skills with the violin, he would do his best to swipe you into the coordinator club. Then perhaps I will let him do so. It must be nice being able to play a musical instrument. All I can play is tennis. Then are you joining the tennis team? The school has a tennis team? I can't even imagine joining a club. I'd be way too busy. What about you, Hilbert? I can't play tennis. No, I'm talking about if there's any clubs you're interested in. I'd be joining the battle team. Do you have any clubs in mind, Sora? Even if you're confident that you'll be elected into the student council, it's still a good idea to have a plan B. Clubs, huh? Right now I'm leaning towards... Ugh. Why? Why? You know what, battle team? I like learning about... The battle team! I'm going to be a champion someday, and I know a lot of champions from Copacon joined the battle team. Do you have any experience with Pokemon battling? I wouldn't call myself a master, but I know a thing or two. As a kid, I appreciated scrimmages with others and the Pokemon we had around town. But have you ever battled competitively? You can hardly call yourself a Pokemon trainer until you experience an official match. Well, no. And yet you claim that you'd be a champion someday. When absolute no proof, no evidence, not a shred of a reason. Yeah, because there's nothing I won't do to become champion. Of course, when picking a club, it's important to remember that training cost comes with it. It's not like there's any consequences for skipping. But if you feel like dropping into another club, I'm sure they welcome you with open arms. Well, except for the battle team. But they're very demanding, rarely so. Thank God, if these clubs had mandatory attendance, I wouldn't be able to attend any of them. Kobokon's clubs are nice because they don't care when you come in, just as long as when you do, you have a good time. It's not surprising given how rigorous our academics are. Extracurriculars are much needed break. All this talk about clubs is making my head hurt. Let's talk about something fun, like amazing the food here's here. Have you guys ever had anything like this back at home? I'm a closet. Oh my god. Clolosin. Of course, though the food here is rather good. Yeah, alright, Fancy Pants. For the rest of us, this shit is incredible. They must have hired some stupid expensive chefs. How much funding is the school getting anyway? You can thank the results and reputation of the school. Numerous alumni historically became some sort of most renowned students and researcher in the world. Oh my god. Bleh. So much reading. I believe Diana that actually dropped out of Kobakon to focus on her movie career. Perhaps that's a bad example. As for the non-dropout alumni, let's see, there's Aldo and Bruno teaching our gym class, Instructor Koga, Stephen Stone, don't forget Cynthia! You guys should talk about celebrities as a lunch drew Okay, buddy, I'm not sure if you read. No. I'm gonna... I told you this before. You guys should talk about this. You casually talk about the celebrities as lunch drew closer. Oh my god, English, why? I'm getting tired. It's time to go to your next class. The next one I picked is fire. Rethink my decision. Yeah, fire. You chose fire? Yes. Huh, we're in the same class? Looks like it. Small world? Smarter than I thought. Well, I never turn down more of you. Want to sit there? Here, English. Don't mind if I do. Oh, looks like May, Serena are here. And there's Flamery. Flame, blah 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 blah. What? Flannery. That is such a weird name. I don't think that's how you pronounce it, but okay, I'll take it. And there's Celine near the back. She doesn't seem to notice me yet. Hello, students. I wager you're all excited to be here, yes? Okay, Dr. Eggman. Well, it doesn't matter if you are... Well, it doesn't matter if you are or not. I'm sure you will be. once you see how much we got to learn. This is the fire class, for those of you who might have wandered into the wrong room, and I'll be your instructor for the year. You can call me Bane, or Dr. Katsura, if you must. I've been researching fire Pokemon for almost half a century. Fire is one of the most popular Pokemon types, and this class is always jam-packed. Why, back in the day, at least one fire Pokemon was found on the World Champions team for 20 years running. No other type has that honor. Of course, many credits that to the strength of fire Pokemon, but that gives the short shift to their versatility and intelligence. Here you learn to apply fire power with subtlety and precision, to use your noggin in addition to raw strength. Now, I'm speaking of tactical wisdom, not statistical statistical. Hold on. One great thing about having a phone, I could just look this up and use Google. Statistical optimization. Statistical optimization. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Google, for existing. There is no need for any of that silly infect training this generation is so obsessed with. I remember when I was your age, my Magby and I used to... This goes on for over half an hour. You can barely keep your eyes open. Combined with the warmth of the room, this produces an immense surphotic effect. Shut-eye, just a little shut-eye won't hurt. Your head slowly tipped forward as you drifted into unconsciousness. You jolt from your doziness. Oh my god. You are jolted from your drowsiness by a sharp kick to the back of the knee. Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, I'm just wincing thinking about it. What's up, Serena? Do you really think that it's acceptable to fall asleep in your first fire-type class? Was it that obvious? Oh, that's what you were doing. Sorry, I appreciate the help. Don't mention it. I could see why you would feel a bit drained listening to all of this. No kidding. Speaking of feeling a bit drained. Aww. She said she couldn't handle mornings, but it looked like she can't handle afternoons either. You know what? You know what? Respect. Respect. But also, damn. Oh my. What is that dreadful noise? Is that coming from the girl over there? Fennery, hey. Fennery, wake up. Your snoring is really loud. Oh, what happened? I just closed my eyes for a second, and... Whoa, her voice just become super gentle. Pardon me, sorry, my hearing isn't as good as it used to be, little missy. Oh, I'm very sorry, Professor. This class is so warm and your voice is so soothing. I dozed off. Please forgive me? I see. Well, given your manners, I'm willing to look over this one time. Still, you're paying too much to dozing off in class again. Of course, sir. Sorry. Moving on. When the wonders of trading was first invented, the capsule system... Wow, Fenrir really is different in the afternoon. She's kind of cute to watch. Yes. Hey, Sora, stop staring. Jeez, it's embarrassing. Sorry. But luckily, the PC changed all of that. No more carrier Pidgey. Looks like our time is up. Just this once, I spare you any homework. Class is dismissed. Class bonds increased. Your fire percentage increased to 5. Your fire type Pokemon can now reach level 5. Awesome. Evening. That's the thing. You return to homeroom as the school days draws to a close. The day didn't feel like it dragged on for that long, but all things considered, I'm ready to call it. Judging by the looks on everyone's faces, they look like they're ready too. A final period runs through while you're listening to the Professor Oak talk about rather trivial matters. It's weird. I was expecting class with Fester to be a little more, how should I put it, fulfilling? At least that's what my other classes were making it out to be earlier in the day. But so far I haven't taken anything out of homeroom that's especially memorable, other than the scary speech about the school graduation rate. I could tell by the look in your eyes that you're all quite tired of listening to me prattling on. To tell you the truth, I'm tired of it too. But before I dismiss you, let me give you all a welcoming gift as a celebration for your acceptance in Kobokan Academy. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Yes, yes, yes. Please let there be a Chimchar. Please let there be a Chimchar. Are those what I think they are? If so, then this class just got a little more exciting. Today, each of you will be taking home a Pokemon for yourself, courtesy of the Academy. And each of these Pokeballs that you received a random, unevolved, untamed Pokemon. Consider your homework for the next year. Hey, I got plenty of Pokemon back home already. I don't need any more, especially unevolved ones. Regardless of what Pokemon you may already own, these Pokemon will be required to stay on hand for the rest of your time at a Kobokan Academy. At the end of the year, this Pokemon will be reviewed along with yourself and other potential Pokemon in your party to determine whether or not you can graduate. Great. I just love being forced to take on liabilities. Blue? I will punch you in your balls. That's a spirit, Blueberry. So that's how they do it. I had assumed the school was going to be all about good grades, so this isn't a complete shock. I'll call you up one by one to receive your Pokemon. Remember, what you get is what you get. This takes me back to when I was a kid and Professor Oak gave me Storm. I got Vulpix. Woohoo! Nice. Vulpix are pretty rare. So I bet whoever I get has to be at least equally as rare. Sora? Phew, okay. Here goes, the moment of truth. You know my luck, I end up getting a Rattata or Bidoof. Whoever God out there watching me, please don't let me down. Wait. These Pokemon here are marked the national ID numbers. I memorize every Pokemon and their numbers. I could just, pick whatever I want. This means I can influence my choice here. Sam knows that I know the national ID numbers of every Pokemon, right? Maybe it was giving me a leg up here. You want to choose from 3 Pokemon within the fire type? Yes. Oh my god! That's not the Chimchar I wanted, though. I wanted Chimchar. I mean, Charmander's really good. No. How about electricity? Yes. Ooh, Mareep, though, is also pretty good. It's not as strong, but... No. Let me see what I get. No. No, you know what? I'll make my choice here and now. Yes. I go with you. You chose Charmander? Yes. Congratulations. It's a Charmander. This Pokemon's really quite energetic. Whoa. You're not pulling my leg, are you? I am not pulling anybody's leg. It's in your care now. Alright! Charmander, today is my lucky day. I didn't know what to expect, but everything somehow turned out better than I could have imagined. Thank you. I knew the gods were looking after me. Nice Pokemon, Zora. Thanks. I actually always wanted one. Did you get a Pokemon you wanted too? You bet I did. Say hello to Bulbasaur. Your Charmander should play with Bulbasaur sometime. It's only natural that our Pokemon should be best friends like their trainers. Since when were we best friends? You got a Charmander, Zora? Ha! That's perfect. I'm going to regret asking this, but what's wrong with a Charmander? Oh, nothing really. Except it's not nearly as rare as my Eevee. Haha! Well, that must be divine revolution. You're never gonna beat me even at a random draw. Once this Eevee evolves, I'll be able to beat any kind of team you try to set up against me. You're powerless. I mean, sure, if you want to allow your Eevee to beat a particular trainer's team, knock yourself out. Can I name you? I want to name you. Why can I name you? I'm a little sad that I can't name you. I did not read any of that shit. What's this do? Oh, it's a Dex. Hell yeah. Psh, whatever, my Pokemon looks a lot stronger anyway. Hey, leave it alone. It's not nice to bully others. Oh, for your information, there's a lot more to winning battles than type advantage. Just ignore him. What you get, May? Hey, Torchic. I love fire type as she and I are gonna be best buds. I just know it. A Torchic really suits you, May. I mean, your bow already kind of resemble me of their fuzzy heads. Hey, you're right. You hear that, Torchic? That was fate. You and me were meant to be. You guys got starters? Lucky. Starters are pretty cool, but every Pokemon can be great with the right trainer. What Pokemon did you guys get? A Cleafa. It's different kind of cute compared to my milk tank, but I take it. I heard these little tanks are really rare. I got a cute little Nemo. I'm taking the fire ground elective, so this is just great. My family back in Lava Ridge had tons of these. Somehow, I never got one. Might not be best in battle, but I still love them. Really? Isn't it one of the few Pokemon in the world that can learn Eruption? I don't know all there is to know about fire Pokemon, but isn't that the move super good? Sure, but I mean, Camerupt are really slow. Still, they're super fun to cuddle with. So, are we just gonna overlook Fenrir's 180-degree personality switch? Just going to lurk, huh? What about you, Hilbert? Huh? Oh, I got a Cubchoo. Hey, a Univamon. Old territory for you, right? God, you are so adorable. At least until they become a bear tech. Hey, are you going to evolve your Cubchoo? Probably. Aw, that's too bad. I can't wait to play with my Torchic. She's going to have so much fun with my Nikita when she gets here. We could bring our Pokemon here from home? The professor said that it doesn't matter what other Pokemon we have in our party, so yeah. I'm getting my Dratini and Heliopod. I forgot the P. How the fuck do I copy? Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was. Here we are, Tile. Send here tomorrow morning. It's so hard to get anything shipped into Kobacon, but I put some money aside a while ago, so we should be fine. Tell me about it. Do you know how much it costs to find a moonstone in this region? It might actually be cheaper just to fly it to Unova. Well, the mining industry is... Why are you still standing around here for? Class is over. Go home already. Can I name my Charmander? Sweet freedom. What do you guys want to do now? Sorry, I got plans. Brendan said he was hungry and wanted me to meet up with him in the cafeteria after classes. But we just had lunch. You guys are gonna just stuff your face again? You're gonna get fat. Well, I'm not hungry, but Brendan wants me to come with him. So, I mean, unless you guys want to come with. I'm good. I'm so sure and I can find something else to do. Huh? Seems you may have just decided something for yourself again. I dare you to tell me what you have plans today. Point. Yo, let's go, May. Oh, great. Have fun, you two. Give me a call if you need anything, Leaf. I have a massive stash in our dorm. Good to know. I'm sorry, what? Alright, toodles! So, what do you want to do? I don't even really know what kind of stuff you like. Big fan of running. Great. I won't be doing that. Want to hang out in the lobby while we think of places to go? Sure, but I don't really know any places to go around here. What are you talking about? We go to the garden, the recreation center, the research center, or... Does any of this sound familiar to you? A few friends might have brought up the garden earlier, but for the rest... Look, our research in Kobacon was more about academics and history than geography. Geography. I can't speak today. I would have thought that maybe you wised up since last time, but maybe your sense of direction is inevitably hopeless. Luckily, you have me. Let's break out the old map and take a look around the area. We're right here, over the main building, above the student center. Okay. Now you see all the paths on the map? Those are the paths I would take to get to the other. Look, despite the evidence to the contrary, I do know how to read a map. Alright, but if you have any questions about the area in general, just let me know. Well, right now, all of them, more or less, with the exception of the battle hall. They're all open to students through the day, but they close down at night. After that, you need special permits. So basically, once they're closed, I have to wait until the next day to get in. Yeah, it's kind of lame, but once they're closed, your activities will be limited to your dorm. You should really try to make the most of your day before that. Anything else you'd like to know? Is there anything in particular that everyone enjoys? Not that I can think of. There's plenty of stuff to do, but all depends on whether you decide to visit. I Depending on what you do, some activities may take a little bit of time out of your day, or may take up your entire day. Try to manage your time well and plan ahead of what you're going to be doing. Okay, I'm still generally upset that I can't name you. I mean, only if you really can think of anything to do, or if you have no friends. Can I name you? Someone name you after my Charmander. Just trying to remember how to... Aww. Oh. Yeah. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. What the ever-changing Charmander? That surprised the hell out of me. Let me save real quick. And then back. And then traits. Let me go to here. Socials, please. Oh, come on. I can't name it yet. This is bull. I like naming my Pokemon. Okay, this does not help me. I want to know. I'll figure it out. There's plenty of stuff to do, but all that depends on where you decide to visit. Depending on... Yeah, I know this. I know this. I mean, okay, there we go. Personally, I love to go out and do stuff, but this school has a strict curfew. So once it's night, you can't leave the dorms. Yeah, I remember hearing about that on rotation day. Anything else you'd like to know? What can you tell me about the Innsbruck city? It's got all these cool shops and markets to visit. It's every girl's paradise. But for someone like you, I go after I become familiar enough with the campus. But I can't think of a reason to go city right now anyway. Anything else you'd like to know? No, I'm good. Alright, I got it. Thanks for the help. No problem. So, now that we got that all started, where do you want to go? Me? I didn't say anything about going anywhere. Oh, don't be shy. Come on. Let's go have somewhere fun. It's not like you have any other plans right now, anyway. Oh, why not? You lead the way. Awesome. Let's see. How about the gym? Since the battle hall requires permission to battle there, I bet we can catch some cool battles in the gym. Besides, you look like you could use a good workout. Hey, I'm kidding. It's always that you stay in shape. Probably go to the gym every day, right? And get all this gross, sweaty, huffing and puffing like an overexerted slowpoke? Leaf, I'm begging you. Whoever taught you how to flirt, you need to stop listening to them. I fucking love this tree. I love these two. Hey, I didn't get this from anyone. My technique is 100% a Leaf original. Homegrown and homemade. Fresh from the garden. Your technique puts me in the mood for fast food. What's fast food in this context? Let's not. Doesn't matter. Let's go. Woo, lots of people here. Guess it makes sense. It's a good place to battle and work out. All kinds of would come here. It's a bit crowded. Maybe we should try somewhere. What's up? Hold on. Hold the front door. Is that freaking Rosa? Huh? Oh yeah, it is. I mean, we took the electric elective together before, right? Right, that's a lie. There's no way I didn't notice her. Totally did. Well, whatever. I'm going to talk to her. How do you know her? You're kidding me. You don't know Rosa, the queen of Pokestar Studios? One of the most talented actresses ever? Well, I don't watch many movies back in Palatown, and most of what I watched was on VHS, which I'm guessing is a bit older than her. Oh my god. I have so many movies to show you. She's a legendary. There's one scene where she's character in Time Gate Travelers get buried under rubble. Her arm is torn off, and she screams, cries so realistically if the volume on your TV is too high, your neighbors will call the cops on you. That's great. Ha. Oh, this one time? Oh, and this one time when she was filming Love and Battles, the guy who played her love interest actually fell in love with her. He even proposed. I read about it in a magazine. Huh. I better go. I better get more than a huh for addressing you the best actresses who ever lived. It's just that I tend to prefer flicks like Diantha's more, you know? ... Like old black and white films? How old do you think she is? No, modern stuff. I guess I do like Bryson's old snowball restaurants too. I'm gonna be the bigger woman here and let you have the awful taste. Oh! That's another one of her films, The Giant Woman. Even without having seen it, I can tell that director barely disguise fetished. Yeah, it really was. Well, whatever. I'm going to talk to Rosa, and then we be best friends, and then she cast me as an extra in her movies. How mercenary. Rosa! Huh? Oh, hi. You must be a fan. I totally am. Your biggest fan. Oh my gosh, it's Rosa. It's really you. Sora, can you believe it? Sure can't. I've seen all your interviews. You're amazing. It's really true that when you were filming Full Metal Cop, the national police visited the studio because they thought you actually were an infamous jewelry thief? Maybe, but for legal reasons, no. I'm like your biggest fan ever. Did I say that? Oh my god. Did I say that? Whatever, still true. Hey, what room do you live? Can I see your room sometime? Like, right now, maybe? Alright, now it's time to intervene. Leave. Be cool. But, it's okay. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but I'm just a student here, like you. If I'm not in front of the green screen, there's no reason to treat me any differently to anyone else. Oh my gosh. Oh, no. Why do I say oh my gosh? There's no oh my gosh. It's oh gosh. I'm sorry. Never thought my idol would end up so close to me, talking to me, face to face, no less. Don't worry about it. Hi, Sora. Hey. I guess you get why I was a bit weird in class before, huh? I wouldn't say that, but it does explain a couple of things. Well, miss, I don't think I caught your name. Refresh me? Oh, I'm Leaf. Leaf my name, and this is Sora. You call him Zora. Kind of a silly name, right? See, I mean, that's not the first thing I would say. And, she's having a nervous breakdown. I know, so silly. It's an unspoken rule to not to throw your friends under the bus, Leaf. I'll remember this. Whoa, look at the time. Break over. I need to get back to my workout. Every ounce of extra weight is an extra 5 weeks for the CGI team. Sorry guys, I gotta run. Literally. Haha, let's go on. My sides. Alright. Nice meeting you, Leaf. Catch you later. She seems nice. She is so nice. I've heard all of those horror stories about actors being huge jerks off screen, but Rosa's obviously isn't anything like that. If I could just end up being her friend with Rosa by the time I graduate, I would be so happy. You guys seem like you get along well. You really think so? Sure, just maybe lay off the brown nosing a little. Excuse me, I don't... I'll try to keep it under control. So, do you still want to stay here? This place looks packed. Yeah, definitely not. Let's try somewhere else. Night. Alright, this is where I will have to end stream, because it's getting late, and I'm reading too fast. That means I'm getting tired. And when I'm tired, I speak gibberish. So, I'm going to put my stream as over a screen up, but I'm going to play music for a little bit. Alright, I will be right back to end stream, so just listen to the music.
mercy for the wicked, no solace for the meek. I'll rise above the ashes, my vengeance is complete. Pride is my crown, my unyielding throne, a kingdom of vengeance where I stand alone. It binds my soul, it seals my fate. Pride is my glory and my grave. You turned your back, you ran from our conviction, left me drowning in my own affliction. The bond we forged now shattered and betrayed. Your treachery, the price that I have paid. No mercy for the traitor. No room for regrets. I'll carve my path in darkness. My fate is firmly set, firmly set. Pride is my crown, my unyielding throne, a kingdom of vengeance where I stand alone. It binds my soul, it seals my fate. Pride is my glory and my grave. Erase humanity, wipe it from the slate. They built their thrones on our pain and hate. Erase humanity, there's nothing left to save. A reckoning is here, they'll meet their grave. Pride is my crown, my unyielding throne, a kingdom of vengeance where I stand alone. It binds my soul, it seals my fate. Pride is my glory and my grave. But pride can shatter like glass beneath the weight. A broken dream, consumed by endless hate. I stood for vengeance, now I fade away. Pride was my weapon and my final grave.
Born in the shadow, brilliance ignored. The ones I served betrayed the rewards. I carved my path, perfection, my creed. The world will bend to the power I create. Rivals are pawns in the game that I play. I'll burn their dreams and seize the day. Every flaw is mine to erase. With every move I'm leaving my trace. Truth is a weapon, sharp as steel. I pull the strings, make the strong ones heal. Chaos and order both in my hand. This is my law, my final stand. Above all, I'll rise and fall. A flawless mind will conquer all. Above all, no chains can bind. A master's will leaves none behind. I built the world they'll never see. Their fate was sealed by someone like me. They called it madness, I called it vision. The lines they crossed, they drew my decision. Trust is a joke, a fragile disguise. Their systems crumble under my